Well, now let's look at how we can change the balance in an ecosystem. And ecosystems can continually change naturally in nature. Some of these natural events could be something such as a hurricane or a volcano, and these are actually part of the dynamic quality of the Earth and its ecosystem. So these natural phenomena always occurred. They've been occurring for millions of years, and they are part of the changing Earth and its ecosystems. Weather-related events can also have an effect. Things like drought, fire, flooding, and infestations, they can harm an ecosystem. But we often think of these things as only doing damage, bad things, harm. But sometimes it can actually enhance the ecosystem. Let's look at an example here. A forest fire. And definitely a forest fire is very devastating. It will go through, destroy food supplies, damage habitats, kill organisms. But after the fire is gone, what results is the pests have been killed. It also may allow new plants to germinate. So over time, that ecosystem can recover, and there actually is some benefit to that forest fire. Another example is a flood. Again, a major devastation. May cause damage to vegetation or drown organisms, but the flood also brings with it nutrients that rejuvenate the soil, and the water will eventually go down and actually replenish the groundwater. So some real benefits to flooding. And both forest fires and flooding, though they cause real damage, can also really enhance an ecosystem over time. Now, when we look at geological events like volcanoes or earthquakes or landslides, they can definitely do major damage to an ecosystem. And over a period of minutes or less than a day, an entire ecosystem can be changed as a result of one of these geological events. Well, a volcano, and you're probably familiar with a volcano, it erupts and it covers the vegetation with either mud or lava or both. It shoots ash into the atmosphere, and this ash can travel many hundreds of kilometers. But this lava will eventually produce new soil with a lot of nutrients, and if the lava is able to divert a river, it can create a new ecosystem, maybe a small pond or a lake. And again, over time, the ecosystem will recover, and there can be some real benefits. And this is where a healthy ecosystem will actually adapt and recover. Over time, these ecosystems will come back and flourish. So if we have a volcanic eruption that diverts a river, it could create a new lake, offer new habitats, and this new habitat is then a place that an organism can move to, survive, make its own home, and flourish. So these natural phenomena, natural occurring things, we cannot stop them, we cannot prevent them, but they affect an ecosystem, but over time, an ecosystem will recover.